The clock on the church steeple, towering above the town of Clam Cove on the rocky coast of Maine, began its hourly song. Each chime matched Hannah's racing footsteps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She was late for work. Rushing wouldn't change that fact, but she pressed on anyway. With several minutes to go before she arrived at the Cup of Joe diner, Hanna wondered if she could sugarcoat this disaster. Rounding the corner at the side of the diner, she secured Bella in a shady spot. Brushing stray golden dog hairs from her black pants, and then gathering her thick auburn tresses into a ponytail, she headed through the door of the diner, straight into the glare of her boss, Joe Craven. "Hanna!" That was all Joe needed to say. One word uttered in disgust. His clamped jaw and narrowed eyes confirmed what she knew would come next. "You know the policy here, and I don't bend the rules for anyone. I'll mail your last check." With that blunt announcement, he turned and headed to the grill. Hanna stared at his back. Tears threatened to spill over the edge of her eyes. Even knowing Joe's zero-tolerance policy for tardiness, the shock of his words and what it meant for her immediate financial future cut like a knife in her belly. Blinking back the tears, she fled the diner before anyone saw her embarrassment. Judging by her furiously wagging tail, at least Bella was happy to see her back so soon. She licked Hannah's trembling fingers as she struggled to untie the leash from the shade tree. "I've got myself in a terrible mess now, Bella. But don't worry, I promised Grandpa that I'd take good care of you until he's able to go home from the hospital. One thing I always do is keep a promise." Bella's deep honey-colored fur under her hand felt silkier than the downy softness of a newly hatched chick. When she found the golden retriever's sensitive spot under her ear, the 60-pound dog practically melted against Hannah's legs. Taking on Bella was the one bright light in her life at the moment. What do people say? When it rains, it pours? That described her situation. She wondered how many more hits she would have to endure.